What happens when you take one of Africa's most powerful leaders, a man who transformed an entire country from the brink of destruction and put him in the world of luxury? President Paul Kagame is a man who has led Rwanda from the ashes of genocide to become one of the fastest-growing economies in Africa. But what about his personal life? How does someone with such incredible power choose to live? Let's step inside the lavish yet complex world of Rwanda's president. Trust me, you'll be amazed. Before all the luxury, before the private jets and presidential palaces, there was a young boy named Paul Kagame. Born in 1957 in a small village in Rwanda, his life began far from the plush lifestyle he enjoys today. His childhood was anything but easy. At just 4 years old, his family had to flee Rwanda due to ethnic tensions. They crossed into Uganda, leaving behind everything they knew. Growing up in exile wasn't easy, but Kagame's resolve was strong. He grew up in Uganda, educated in a refugee settlement, and eventually joined Uganda's military. It was here that he learned the art of strategy, discipline, and leadership. His drive for success was palpable. Little did the world know, this boy who had lived in a refugee camp would one day be leading a nation. Kagame didn't just dream of power, he earned it through sheer determination and strategic thinking. By his early 30s, he was already an accomplished military commander. In the late 1980s, Kagame, alongside fellow Tutsi refugees, formed the Rwandan Patriotic Front, RPF. These refugees, who had fled years of violence and persecution, were determined to reclaim their homeland, and Kagame was the natural leader of their movement. In 1990, the RPF launched a military campaign aimed at overthrowing the oppressive government that had been in power for years. It wasn't an easy fight, but Kagame's leadership proved invaluable. However, the real turning point came in 1994, when Rwanda was plunged into genocide. Hutu extremists began massacring Tutsis, and the world watched in horror as over 800,000 people lost their lives. Amid the chaos, Kagame and the RPF made the crucial decision to intervene. Their forces fought bravely, ultimately putting an end to the genocide and bringing some much-needed hope to a broken country. Kagame wasn't just a military leader, he had become a symbol of resilience for Rwanda. In the aftermath of the genocide, Kagame was appointed Vice President and Minister of Defense in the transitional government. The country, devastated and in need of strong leadership, quickly turned to him. By 2000, Kagame was officially sworn in as Rwanda's president, ready to lead his nation into a new era. The moment Kagame became president, Rwanda began to change. Under his leadership, the country went from being one of the poorest, most war-torn nations in the world to one of the fastest-growing economies in Africa. His vision was simple: to build a new, united Rwanda, free from the divisions of the past. One of his major moves was to rebuild the infrastructure, focusing on education, healthcare, and technology. Kagame worked tirelessly to turn Rwanda into a hub for innovation. He introduced policies that made Rwanda one of the cleanest and safest countries in Africa. His government also promoted gender equality, with Rwanda being the first country in the world to have a majority female parliament. But there was more to Kagame's presidency than just policy. He had a vision of making Rwanda a shining example of African leadership, and in many ways, he succeeded. But there's another side to Kagame, the side that lives in luxury. Let's take a closer look at how the president of Rwanda spends his wealth. President Kagame's wealth is estimated to be around $500 million. That's $500 million. You might think, how does he spend all this wealth? Well, let's take a look at his lifestyle. First up, his presidential residence. Located in Kigali, Rwanda's capital, Village Urugwiro is no ordinary compound. It's more than just a home, it's a symbol of Kagame's status. This sprawling estate has been renovated multiple times, with some estimates putting the cost of the renovations at over $24 million. It's not just about size, it's about luxury, security, and prestige. But it doesn't stop there. Kagame has an appreciation for high-end cars. He reportedly owns a fleet of luxurious, rare, and expensive vehicles, including a selection of European sports cars. These are not just any cars. They are a testament to his taste for the finer things in life. When it comes to travel, Kagame doesn't fly commercial. He owns a $50 million Bombardier Global Express private jet. This jet isn't just for comfort, it's about style, speed, and convenience. Whether it's attending international events or conducting diplomacy, Kagame travels in a way that matches his high status. This isn't the lifestyle of just any world leader. It's the life of a man who has fused power with luxury, using his wealth to enhance both his personal life and his international presence. While Paul Kagame enjoys a life of luxury, it's clear that his family does too. His wife, Jeanette, who is also highly involved in the country's development, has access to many of the same luxuries as her husband. The couple has been known to invest in international real estate and maintain lavish properties in Rwanda and abroad. It's clear that Kagame's wealth isn't just about him, it extends to his family as well. The couple's children, though not as publicized as their parents, are part of this affluent world. Growing up with the privileges that come with being Rwanda's first family, they enjoy the benefits of living in one of the most luxurious homes in the country. Whether it's private schooling abroad or exclusive international experiences, the Kagame family has a life that few can imagine. While Kagame's wealth and luxurious lifestyle might raise some eyebrows, it's his leadership that has garnered both praise and criticism. On one hand, he's seen as a hero, someone who brought Rwanda back from the brink. Under his rule, Rwanda has made great strides in development, economic growth, and gender equality. His government has been praised for its focus on progress and anti-corruption measures. But on the other hand, Kagame has faced allegations of authoritarianism. What do you think? Can a leader's personal luxury and a nation's development coexist? Or do they send mixed messages? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories like this. And hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.